got this B.B. King lick for you today, just one lick, and you can think of this, he's playing this over the one chord. Now I get asked a lot from students and new students how to, colour in and brighten up the minor pentatonic. I get students that they've been playing in box 1. For this example, we're using G minor pentatonic, and they just want to brighten it up. And I always refer to B.B. King when I start teaching people this stuff. So let's look at the lick, and then I'll break it down and we can explain what's going on. Alright, so BB's in position 1, so you can think of this G major 7 chord. That's what we're going to be playing over. So first of all, you can think of your G minor pentatonic box 1. But we want to brighten that up with kind of a major sound. And a good way to start looking at that is if you look at your G7 chord in that position, it's got this B in it, which is your major third. It's the major third of the chord. So if we look at the minor pentatonic, we can add that in. So it's here on the 4th fret of the G string, and then the octave will be on the high E on the 7th fret, and then you've also got it on the A string on the 2nd fret. And what else you want to think about is you've got this chord, you want to think of the arpeggio of that chord. If we play the arpeggio of G7, then we're playing that major third. Everything else is in the minor pentatonic. So we can add that into our runs and licks. So it's good practice to practice up and down your arpeggio. Remembering it's up here as well. Let's look at the lick again, and then we'll go through the lick. So he starts on the minor third of the G minor pentatonic on the 6th fret of the high E with his ring finger, and then he plays into the major third with his pinky. So he's going 6, 7, then he reaches over to the 3rd fret and grabs the high E on the 3rd fret, and then rolls over and grabs the B string also on the 3rd fret. Then comes over to the 5th fret with his ring finger, and then he walks into that major third. So that there he's adding in that major third again. So we added it at the beginning of the lick, and then we do it again here, 5th to 4th fret G string, and then we walk up to the D string on the 5th fret, which is our root, and then roll over to the 5, which is the 5th fret of the A. And then we go again here, which is exactly what we did 5th to the 4th. We do with our first finger, which is the 5th fret to 4th fret, and then we go 3rd fret to 2nd fret. So again, this is the 4 to the major third, and here again it's the 4 to the major third. And then grabs the root, reaches over with his 3rd finger, his ring finger, and grabs the root on the D string of the 5th fret. And then he slides back into that major third, so he's got the root with his ring finger, he reaches over to the 3rd fret G string with his middle finger, slides into that 3rd again, and and then tags it with the 3rd fret on the B string, which is your 5. Let's look at the lick again and we'll play over it a couple of times. So this is a really good way to practice this stuff, because you've got it in the context of a lick that B.B. King plays, rather than just, you know, when I'm teaching this students, rather than just show them an arpeggio and tell them what's going on, if you give them a lick to work off and show them that this is what, you know, the greatest blues guys in the world are doing, then it makes it more fun and interesting to practice when you put it into context of a lick. So remember, you've got your G minor pentatonic, and all we're adding in for that lick is the major 3rd, 7th fret of the high E, then it's also on the 4th fret of the G string, and then it's 2nd fret of the A string, so it's our B note. And we're just adding that into the minor pentatonic, and that's basically giving you this arpeggio: root, 3rd, 5th, flat 7, root, major 3rd, 5th, flat 7, root, 3rd. So all them notes out of that arpeggio, they're all in the minor pentatonic apart from that major 3rd. Well, because this blues is using dominant 7 chords or 9 chords, we've got that major 3rd in the 1. So that note is going to be best to highlight that chord. Let's watch BB one more time. One more time, really slow. It's good to get a little bit of vibrato on that B string on the 5. It's a really effective way of mixing together your minor pentatonic with your G7 chord and the arpeggio to get this stuff under your fingers. And it's, like I said, this is sort of learning it in context of a lick. I'll do some more BB King. I'll do some BB King licks just on their own rather than full performances. Now and again I'll just do, you know, a single lick and I'll break it down in a lesson. And I will work on some more 12 bar blues from BB soon. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon.